field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Everything appeared to be lined up for Cleveland to get back into the playoffs last year, but that just wasn't the case. A lot of what-ifs for them last season.
And with another top pick on the roster, Kevin, and a youthful team, they were a popular pick before the season to play postseason games, but they still needed some seasoning.
Now here's Shumpert. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Out to Shumpert. 6 to shoot. Back to Irving. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And now for Cleveland. They still have the youth to grow, but with LeBron on board, the sky for them is the limit.
As are the expectations.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Adams against Thompson. The offensive rebound. Ibaka, the pass to Adams. For 3, Westbrook, Durant, and the rejection by James. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. The Cavaliers leading by 3.
And one more note about Cleveland. Everyone will now assume that they will make the playoffs this year, but the ultimate goal is a title, something that hasn't happened in the city of Cleveland for any major sport in a long time. Probably 64th, I think, may be the last title.
Again, you're right on it. And Augustine kicks to Collison. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got...
Oh, that was awesome.
Look out below. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. But they've got to have a tighter handle on the ball.
Here's Cantor. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Remains Cleveland ball. 19 seconds on the shot clock.
Cleveland leading by 7. The drive by LeBron. Shumpert against Waiters. Once tipped. Stolen by Collison. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. Shot clock at 5. The drive by James. Good! LeBron's got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. Thunder trailing by 6. Here's Augustine. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. Smith with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Smith against Waiters. James outside. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. Again, James missing.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. And there's the call on Anthony Morrow. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now James. He's got 9. Swiped away. Here's Collison, and no good trying to get that one. Now the the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Yeah! Boom! What a shot!
Look at that. Man, what a play.
Dion Waiters, a terrific scoring combo guard. He tantalizes you with that talent, that blend of ball handling, shooting, athleticism. Boy, he has a ton of potential.
Here's Ibaka, and the officials call traveling violation.
Well, supposedly, Kevin Durant, a.k.a. KD, enjoys playing NBA 2K prior to every game as a way to loosen up and kind of as an informal scouting report for the other team. That guy just soaks up all the basketball he can get. Keep listening, KD, and keep playing.
And the Thunder making a change here. Adams checked in. And Kevin Durant, guys, officially listed, I'm looking at my book here, 6'9". I imagine he's that height in video game form. Steve, do you think that's selling him short?
Yeah, maybe. You know, it's interesting. A lot of guys who are 6'11" or 7 feet prefer to actually be listed as smaller. I think it's because in Durant's case, he wants to be known as more of a guard than forward. But regardless, it doesn't matter what they list him at. He's just a ridiculously talented player.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, Kevin Durant, the reigning league MVP, and his coach can't say enough about him. Scott Brooks said, whatever you say nice, you can print it out, and I'll just say I said it, because it's true. He's as coachable as any player I've ever been around in this league. As a player and as a coach. Guys, Durant is simply a coach's dream.
He sets the tone with his work ethic and dedication to his teammates. Doris, thanks. Shots good by Ibaka.
And I really like the set they ran there.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Love kicks to Smith. That falls. 3 assists by Love. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Thunder trailing by 8. Westbrook drives in. Here's Roberson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Roberson's got 7 points.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Thompson dishes to Love. LeBron passes to Irving. Westbrook with the steal. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And it's good. LeBron's got 4 points in the quarter.
Coach Scott Brooks of the Thunder, he's brought great stability to this organization. A lot of talent on this roster, but doesn't always fit in terms of their offensive flow. So the Thunder like to keep it pretty simple with their X's and O's.
And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
LeBron came into the league with a ton of talent and skill and hyper expectations, but he's done everything he can to hone and refine his game since his rookie year. And I think his climbing field goal percentage is an example of that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And you look at his efficiency down low. LeBron has come a long way, Steve, from his rookie season when he shot just over 41%.
Well, it makes sense, Kevin. I mean, the post game is sort of the hardest thing to learn in the NBA, especially for a guy who didn't go to college. So LeBron has put in the time. He's become very efficient down on the block. And that allows him to space the floor around LeBron, which is just a nightmare to guard.
Poked loose and stolen by LeBron. Here's Thompson, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far, Clark. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
It's LeBron with the drive.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And here's Westbrook. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Ring shot on the way. Whistle blow. If that's going to be a travel.
Man, a real mental lapse there at a terrible time.
Well, Steve, it would have been a big gaffe anytime, but especially when you're behind.
The drive by James. Outside Irving. Takes the three. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Leaps for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Andre Robertson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Still Cavaliers ball.
And so here's Cleveland. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Already he's looking at his third foul.
Second team
I think the
foul.
coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Here's James, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Thunder trailing by 16. Left side Collison. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Collison gets it to go on the assist from Enes Kanter. Waiters, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. James outside. 1:41 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Back to Irving, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .131 left to play here in the half.
The Thunder were the second best road team in the NBA last year. Normally a jump shooting team might have trouble on the road, but they are just that good.
James outside. Unloads from 13. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, offensively, he's taken us. solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Pass to Canner. Got a piece of it. Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Power down with both hands.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
They have constantly shot themselves in the foot this quarter. With all of these turnovers.
Yeah, pretty basic stuff, Clark. When you can't score the ball if you don't have possession.
And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. They grab their own miss. The second chance effort, good. 8 points for Dion Waiters.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Collison laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collison's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the weight.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 14. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Scott, early on you found yourself trailing and trying to make up that ground. What effect does playing from a deficit have on this group?
Well, it's not good, but we're just fighting. I thought we did a better job of really attacking and looking for each other. We got to continue to do that, Doris.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Ran outside at the three with Ibaka playing the power forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
So much has been made about whether this is Durant's team or Westbrook's team, but in reality, I think it's both of their teams. I mean, Durant does what he does. He's an elite scorer, as is Westbrook. they couldn't be the team they are, the Thunder, without both of those guys being excellent and leading the way they do.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you. Shumpert, no good.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
Yeah, guys, a lot of people thought that Durant would blossom with more of the offensive focus on him. But, Steve, the Thunder had showed they're not the same team and struggled when Westbrook was out.
Well, and it really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone because Westbrook's an elite talent in this league, and you remove him from any team, it'll hurt. I think it was people speculating how much Durant could carry this team on his own, but the fact of the matter is Durant needs Westbrook and vice versa.
Here's LeBron. He has 30. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. James, no good. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain.